Hello everyone, this is my review for the XN740 Nespresso Coffee Machine, which I purchased last week. So this is the coffee machine here. It doesn't come with the latte glass, so that's mine separately. As you can see, its advantage is it's quite small and it's quite compact as well. So this is kind of where I put it in within our kitchen, and you can move it in different places as well. It doesn't take up much space. In terms of how you use it, it's mains operated, and there's only two buttons that you use. So there's a button on the left hand side which is for your espresso, and there's a button on the right hand side which is for your latte or your longer coffee. So all you've got to do to turn it on is you just press this button on the right hand side, which is longer coffee, and green lights will start flashing. When the green lights go off, that's when you can start making your coffees. So it's got two different options as well. So if you bring this down, that's for your espresso, if you've got a little espresso cup, and this is for your longer coffee, which is what I'll demonstrate now. As I mentioned, it doesn't come with a latte glass, so you have to buy one of yourself. So it does come with an espresso sleeve, which is good. So it gives you a variety of flavours to try. So we can see I've tried most of mine. So on the side of the sleeve it tells you all the different types of flavours that you've got. They are written in Italian, so what you have to do is you have to obviously try and look in the instructions manual to see kind of what flavours they are. Just demonstrate the coffee for you now. It's really easy to use. All you do is you lift open the silver attachment there, you put your pod in, you shut it down properly, and then to make your coffee, as I said before, you've got espresso, you've got your long one, you just press that down there. It's quite noisy, but I found out that most coffee machines are quite noisy really, so that's quite standard really. So it also comes with some instruction manuals as well, so you can fully understand how to use your coffee machine, as well as some complimentary offerings as well if you want to go into an espresso and you can make your next purchase, which is what I've done as well. Yeah, so here's your coffee here. It's probably the best tasting coffee I've ever had from a coffee machine as well, so I really do rate them. So you can enjoy that. In terms of other strengths of it, it's really easy to clean. So all you've got to do after you've made a coffee, if you press that open again, your pod will drop into the waste disposal area, and then all you've got to do there is just pull that out. Oh, you can see there's all the pods that we've used for our coffee, and then you can go and put that in the bin, and you can wash that out as well. So it's really easy to clean as well. In terms of maybe some weaknesses I found, the coffee machine doesn't come with a milk frother attachment. So normally you can have an attachment area just on the side here, which obviously you can use for latte so it froths your milk up, but it doesn't have that, so you have to buy that separately. And on other coffee machines I've seen from Nespresso as well, you have like a little attachment on the side here, so when you do buy a frother attachment it can just sit right next to your coffee machine, but this doesn't have that. And the milk frother is £50 from Nespresso if you're interested in buying that. As I mentioned before, all the coffee pods are written in Italian, which is a little bit of a pain because then you have to go and find out what they actually mean. But one thing I have found out which is quite good is that all pods, when you look inside, they're given an intensity rating out of 10. So if you like your strong coffees, you can obviously look at the numbers and go for a higher number, or if you just like a latte and something a bit more mild, then you can go for a lower number. Other than that, as I mentioned before, you can have to buy a latte glass on your own if you